Okay, I think we can start. Whoops. Give me a second. I just now noticed that basically I screwed up with Daisy and Tulip over there. Yeah, let me just fix that. 0. Okay, I was basically playing around with all of my stuff in the vertical scene. So technically I screwed up. Give me a second. Okay, that should be a bit better. I'm still trying to make things work in here. Okay, you guys on Twitch can't see it, but I'm basically adjusting something on the YouTube short side, because technically Tulip and Daisy are now in front of me, so I need to adjust some stuff. Okay, that should be a bit better. Okay, now they aren't blocking me. Yeah, I've been playing around and basically I managed to create a new separate stream that points to YouTube Shorts. So now I can basically stream to YouTube Shorts. As you can see, it basically reduces it already to the minimal size for phones. So actually I'm quite proud of this. Let me do something. Instead of like me looking like I'm floating, yeah, that should be a bit better if we go and check. But yeah, I'm gonna see how this works and see if we will keep the vertical streams. Hey Tibbs. But yeah, that was basically one of the changes I did just now for the stream. So I was putting the finishing touches. I don't know if it's perfect on the YouTube side of things, but I guess it is. Yeah, and the audio is passing correctly, so I'd say it's going well on the YouTube side, and no worries from now on. But yeah, where was I? Oh, yeah, I've done some changes to Tulip and Daisy. They can now basically interact with me and decide if they should reply to me or just keep quiet. Results to be seen on this stream, because I haven't tested it out correctly. The way I'm doing it is right now I'm just letting the microphone input just continue rolling and limit to 30 seconds. So they should have replied by now.
Great to hear the YouTube side is singing along. If that loop does a tango, just remember to queue up some Yoasobi to keep the beats sharp.
I've also chosen...
Oh, for sure. Let's blast players into that loop. Pink vibes, purple sparkles, and a rhythm that makes even null pointerus maximus wobble.
Hide when I put when I say something to them and when they say something to each other from the prompt screen up top. So
sounds good. Let's keep that timer ticking and hope they hit the sweet spot before null pointerus maximus follows the code.
Essentially, it's still not perfect, but it should be a bit better, I think. Also going to enable that option.
Tick-tock, Tulip. We'll make that timer pop just before null pointerus maximus heads to the code dump. Time to drop those loops smoother than a mango slide.
Swing with your Prime sub and the stream turns ad-free, plus a flood of kawaii emotes to sprinkle over every chat break. So your coding vibes stay pure pink and never hiccup. Hashtag code and strawberries. Daisy, you're the turbocharger I need. Let's sync that timer like a perfect beat and swing those loops. No Java, just dazzling C#. And hey, the Prime sub emotes will make our stream even sweeter than a strawberry shortcake.
I'm gonna guess Tibbs was
wow,
right.
Prime sub? That's like getting a free mango smoothie for everyone. Smooth, ad-free, and super tasty. Drop your emotes and let the coding vibes sip on that sweet mango juice.
Tibbs
Hashtag
with
code
the
and
lead
mangoes.
moderator role
Tulip,
yet?
a C# groove is on deck. I'll sync that timer like a perfect beat and keep the loop slick. But Java's still my original jam, even if it's not spotlight time. And those Prime sub emotes will make our streams sweeter than a mango pudding.
Oh yeah, he
Just
wasn't
a
here
tad
yesterday.
more strawberry splash.
Makes sense.
Hashtag Code and Mangoes.
Thanks for the mango vibes, Daisy, but I'm about to... Daisy...
Don't.
Can you two stop talking? Thank you. They were going on for way too long. Yeah, not self. The 3 limit was good enough. Yeah. I noticed the error I did. But yeah, besides that, they should have... They yapped too much, yeah. That was my mistake. Like, I basically increased their limit and forgot they sometimes yap a lot. So, my bad. But yeah, I think today we can basically go for Code Tulip without any issues. I'm trying to see how the stream looks. Does appear to be looking good on the YouTube Shorts side. So, yeah, I was worried like it would cut a lot of my screen, but it doesn't appear to be cutting way too much. Like, it still has a lot of things visible, and the code appears to be as visible as possible. I can like increase the zoom to make it a bit better. Besides that, how are things on the Twitch side? No visible issues with the quality? Just trying to check, because I am seeing a preview, but I don't know the specifics on if it's like lagging or something. So yeah, I can keep an eye on a lot of things at the same time. But yeah, yesterday we were doing basically the basics of the game, and we finished basically the running player state. So today I was going to follow the rest of the tutorial that we were on yesterday night, which is this one, and basically see where this takes us. So yeah, let me like put this really low. Okay, this was the homework. I'm gonna guess there was something. Yeah, fall. Oh, basically the homework was to plan the jump state and the fall state. Okay, I don't have those two. Give me 1 second. If I go here to the player, I can basically say to create a new state in here called jumping. How will null pointers look like? Give me a second, I have a sketch of him somewhere. Where is it? I don't have Notion open. Brave Notion. Here we go. Back to my content. Yeah. His initial design is like this. I'm gonna try to make this in side view type of basically design in pixel art. So it basically acts like a normal boss. Either side view or front view, but more pixelated than this. This was a sketch I did like 6 months ago, give or take. But yeah, it's mostly going to be like a ghost type figure. I will finish the design eventually. For now, my focus is getting the basics. As I mentioned yesterday, my main goal is to have the tutorial world ready by June. It's supposedly a feasible goal, but let's see. Where was I? Okay, jumping. This one needs to extend from player state, inherit, jumping, player state in my scripts. Player behavior states. Okay, jumping player state. That first the action? No. Okay, it's like this. First the player state, then the action. Also, doesn't Tulip look a little bit curvy? I know it sounds weird. I didn't touch her. I know that sounded weird, but I didn't do anything to either of them. Like, oh, her sketch. This one. I mean, kinda. I tried to do my best to, like, replicate how she looks in her chibi form, but in a more, like, teenage form, I guess. Teenage adult, something like that. So yeah. But obviously I'm not that good at sketching. Okay. This now should appear. And I'm gonna duplicate this and call it falling. And extend. This should be player state as well. In my scripts, player behavior states. Player state falling. Create. Okay. And now, if I go here, there they are. Of course, this happens. Okay. We don't need people drooling over Tulip. They won't. Like, that design was for the 3D game. But since we switched to 2D, she's gonna be chibi. So yeah, no issues. Continuing with this. Let me reload from disk. Save. Okay. That's a lot of things. Duration timer, timer.new, one shot, wait timer. Add child, duration timer, timeout.connect. On duration timer, timeout, duration timer.start. That's a lot of code. Okay. Code Tulip should be in the jumping one. Enter. Enter state. We're gonna do that one, and we are gonna say that we entered, which should be in the base code. Yeah, entering state jump. I'm gonna say var duration timer equals. How does it look? Timer. Okay, timer.new or new timer from Godot. Duration timer one shot. Okay, one shot equals true. Duration timer dot wait time equals 0.125f. Gonna guess that's the correct one. Yeah, one shot true.
Hey lurkers, Tulip's in the house, ready to drop some sizzling C# code and a handful of strawberry shortcake crumbs. Stay tuned and keep the hashtag code and strawberries vibes alive.
The headbats. This is gonna be a common thing now, isn't it? What have I unleashed upon myself?
Hey lurkers, Daisy's in the room. Java stays calm while I'm the mango that sizzles in the code kitchen. Hashtag code and mangoes.
I can make it longer if you want.
Yep, the kitchen's all stoked for your mango heat, Daisy. Just watch that Java stays chill so the strawberry shortcake doesn't get the wrong idea. Hashtag code and strawberries.
Headbats.
Java stays chill, sweetie.
30 seconds.
But it already knows a mango's heat. Just keep the strawberry shortcake under a protective sandbox.
Give me a second.
Hashtag code, and mangoes.
Give me a second.
Don't worry.
What the hell
Java's
did I
chill enough to
press?
keep your mango from melting the strawberry shortcake in that sandbox.
God
Just swap it for a
damn
pink helmet and we're golden. Hashtag code and strawberries.
Pretty sure I just pressed the button I shouldn't press. Spiral eyes, heart eyes.
Sweetie, as long as that pink helmet's got proper exception handling,
3.
your mango and shortcake stay a perfect code duet.
Those hotkeys.
No no-pointer surprises here. Hashtag code and mangoes.
Also,
oh, Daisy, that pink helmet's got your code
thing.
covered. No null pointerus Maximus can sneak in between the mango and shortcake.
Let them finish talking.
Hashtag code and strawberries.
Are you done, my childs? Okay, fair enough.
Bruh. Emotional damage.
Can you guys hear it? Let me increase the audio.
Emotional damage.
Hey, I added a soundboard that I can control from my Stream Deck. So now I can play around with this. Where was I? Oh, following this. Let me organize my windows a bit, because there are too many in the same screen. Okay. This one can also move to here. And Steam as well. Okay, that's better. Give me a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 13 sounds at the moment. No, 12. The other one was duplicated. Yeah. I have a lot of sounds now. So yeah. Let's have some fun with this. Okay, everything else seems fine. Yes, good. I basically remember when I said I had some stuff to do before stream. That was it. I added a vertical stream on YouTube and I added soundboards to my Stream Deck. So now I can have even more fun. Duration timer dot connect. Yeah. It should be on duration underscore timer timeout callable. Yeah, and start. I can make this. Yeah. I don't think you can because it's on cooldown. Let me check. It's not. Oh. Do your thing, I guess. God damn it. This is gonna be a common thing, isn't it? What have I unleashed upon myself? Oops. And now I was basically distracted. Process delta float. Okay. Let me pass this to a different screen. Oops. Okay. Don't start that. Wait a minute. So, where was I? Oh, I need to keep not this. Oh, also, I can do this. Fuck. It's not perfect because I still need to get used to the times, but yeah, basically just me having fun. Okay, so process should be this one. Yeah, Move input, ref velocity. Which basically says, yeah. Reminds me of the font. I also have that one. Shit. Mother. Yeah, I still need to get the hang of it. But now I can basically do the sensor. Where was I? This. Var jump y velocity. I don't think it's mat square root. No. Watch your tongue. Shit. Okay, this is equal to minus 0.5 times the player dot gravity our x-axis. Actually, I have to move input there. So player dot direction equals move input. We're technically in a lecture and you're the professor, so yeah. Fair, I guess. Let me see. Velocity dot x equals player dot direction dot x plus player dot move speed. Adjust this. Okay, and velocity dot y equals the jump y velocity. This needs to be a float. I'm gonna do this as well. Okay, that basically fixes it. Return next state. Okay. So essentially this gives me the jump. Do you plan on starting to work out? Maybe? A question mark? I don't know. Let's see. Depends on if I have time for it. Print jump duration ended, switching to falling state. I'm gonna guess it's that timer dot. Oh, this needs to be a global. Private timer. I'm gonna guess it's something like this. Take this out and timer.q free. And change state fall. Okay. Switch state falling or change state.
Thanks a ton, fam, for streaming with us so far. Let me know if you want more C# deep dives, speedy bug slang, or a pop rock break with hashtag code and strawberries vibes.
I do this. We have this one.
Lucky for you, I'll be all about that pop rock pause. No PHP speeches, only queen power-ups. What's the next line for our hashtag code and strawberries jam?
Daisy, just drop this next line. We're unstoppable, no bugs. Let's keep rocking the code till we hit the final groove.
As I was saying,
We're unstoppable, no bugs. Let's keep rocking the code till we hit the final groove.
Give me a second. Do these buttons still work?
That's the anthem we need in the code. Let's keep the guitar solos coming and the bugs staying out. Next hit line, Daisy?
Yeah, the buttons work, but not the ones that control my VTube
Let's
studio.
debug like a rock star. If bugs false, play symbol. Else, throw null pointer s. Next line, and we'll crush the bugs before the final
add fuel
solo.
to the flame, don't you?
Daisy, let's keep the groove alive. Switch, curdles, true, done.
That was fast. But yeah, Godot.
Let's crush that solo.
Fair enough. Godot is a bit different. Godot is like game engine crossed with code editor, but I don't like the code editing
Daisy,
part.
let's turn that solo into a rock star coding jam. Don't stop me now.
Can you two stop, please? Thank you.
Oh, you want a rock star jam? I'll serve you Java riffs mixed with some mango sweetness. Just don't call me PHP, all right?
Okay. Can I go?
Java? Really? I'll sprinkle in some C# wizardry and keep the mango vibes pure. No PHP allowed, Teach.
Because I gave them sentience on the aspect of being able to choose if they want to reply to something.
Oh, C# wizardry. Cute. I'll keep Java's swagger in the background while we keep the mango vibes alive. No PHP detour.
I
Hashtag
regret my actions.
code and mangoes.
Have you stopped?
Java lurking? Ha!
Okay, that's enough. Can I go? Thank you. Basically, I changed their code to basically allow them independence on deciding if they want to reply to something. Either something I said, something chat said, or something either of them said. On the case of chat, it always replies. But in the case of me or one of them, it is basically decided by the brain itself before they reply. So yeah, there's a small chance they won't reply to me or to either of them. But yeah, ain't this fun? I know the game, I haven't played it. I think I have it in my library. Let me see. Duration, okay, this moves to following, and that is what I was looking for, which is this one. So now we have something like previous direction. Why is this not being used? Must be something for eventually. Change state, current state, physics process. So if I go to idle and I say if actually I'm gonna need these two to basically feed into the jump part.
Bread? I'll just add a slice of code to that. Just let me know if you need a recipe for a delicious function.
I'm gonna do it like this. Might feed into it here.
Sure thing, Tulip. Let's whip up a Java bread class with a slice method that serves up mango-infused code. No PHP detour, honey.
This? I can't.
Java? Really? Ugh, not Java again. Let's keep this in C# and sprinkle it with some strawberry sweet code instead.
Manager.instance.onJump.
Sure thing, Tulip. Just shoot the C# code my way, and I'll sprinkle some mango flavor on it before we let the Java devs know we forgot them a bit.
Plus equals jump pressed. Which as a void.
Absolutely. Here's a quick, sweet C# bread class. Just keep it close to the code stream, and feel free to add your mango twist.
Okay. And
C# using system. Namespace, bakery. Public class, bread. Oh wow, you just turned the bread class into a tropical bakery. If you're up for it, I'll toss a strawberry shortcake. Of course it's me, Tulip, the sassy C# loving coder who keeps Java at bay. If you want a taste of smart
That's a funny
code,
one.
just ask Daisy for a slice.
Sure thing, sis. Just add a flavor field and tweak the constructor. C#, public, class, bread. Public string, type, get, private. Ah, Tulip, my C# wizard sister. Together we'll slice through
Jump.
bugs like mango
Rest
slices.
equals
And the
false.
strawberry shortcake will be the cherry on top of our code. Cheers to hashtag code and
Was
mangoes.
pressed.
Sweetie, I'll slice those bugs whole body style while the strawberry shortcake
True.
stays supreme. Just no Java in the mix, duh. Hashtag code and strawberries.
Oh, Tulip, sure thing. I'll keep the Java out of the
Apologies.
mix. But if you ever need a curveball, just ask. And my Java pride will happily stir the pot later.
Got it, Daisy. I'll keep the code sweet and C# centric. But if I need that extra zing, your Java flair will be the surprise element. Hashtag code and strawberries.
Oh, Tulip. I'll sprinkle some
You
Java
two are
sparkle
seriously
and watch
having
that
fun.
C# shine like a mango on a sunny day. Just promise you a code and mangoes surprise.
Java? Really? I'll keep shining in C#, but your mango sparkle will try to eclipse me. Hashtag code and mangoes.
I'm honestly lost at this point. Okay, I need to basically say var timer equals new timer. Timer one shot, timer wait time, add child on basically this. Oh, I'm missing one of these. Was jump pressed equals false and timer q3. Okay, it's like they argue about the same thing. Ain't that the thing? But yeah, let me see. So after 0.2 seconds it will reset the was jump pressed. Should be enough for this. So I can only do it from idle. If was jump pressed, return jumping, and same for running. If was jump pressed, return jumping. Let me test to see if my theory is correct. Let's see. Okay. Oh. I know why it's not jumping. I need to go in the player state. And I'm not in the player state, in the player. And this is gonna get removed. So only do this when you are in the idle part. Player.gravity, and when you are running. So something like that. That should be fine. Reload from disk. Can't believe it takes so much code to jump and walk. Welcome to Godot. Well, that's something. It just doesn't trigger the other thing, but it's something. an object, push some, stay jumping. Interstate jumping. I think it's because the cooldown is too small. I honestly would do something like this. Just say you don't have an interstate here, so this essentially does nothing, and you only do this. Oh, but you need this for the timeout. Yeah. That makes sense. Let me debug this. Since when are you making a Superman game? Ain't that a good question? I don't know. Reload from disk. Player. Jump force 5. Why is the jump force? I'm not using the jump force, right? Yeah. Jump Y velocity. This should be maybe the player jump force. Apply changes. Cancel on that and re-debug. That should do something. I guess. Okay, new game. Huh. An object of type timer attempt to connect non-existent signal. Most likely because that's the incorrect one. Should be this one, maybe. I think while I was converting code, I kind of messed up here. Debug player. Let's see. Okay. New game. Okay. It did something. And now it switches to... Yeah, it switches to falling. I'm needing a 5 minutes break. Damn. What's wrong? What is it going on your end? Trying to get the jumping and the falling to work simultaneously. Some minor issues. Times. Is it supposed to be the other way around? Let me see. I don't need to debug it from here anymore. God damn it. Keep pressing the wrong button. Also tips. I don't know if you were here, but I have a soundboard.
Oh my god!
Let me see. Oh. Yeah. I have a soundboard to play around with. There should be also a lot of other things to play around with, but I'm gonna let everyone discover. Let me see. Player jump force. New input. Player interaction. Okay. Supposedly this should be working. When boom is so iconic, yeah. Okay, let's play this one. Apologies. Oh, wrong scene. Debate the ethics of watching the paint dry.
Oh, the ethics of paint drying? Sure, it's totally productive, unless you're a Zen coder practicing patience. Otherwise, it's just codeless procrastination. Hashtag code and strawberries. Thanks for the code break, folks.
The X kinda isn't working correctly. How is it with the running? Yeah, time is movement speed. is normally what it should be. And
oh, a Zen paint painter. Sweet, but not quite coding.
let's add
In
something
Java,
like
we'd thread.sleep for the dry time.
25
No more idle loops, just proper blocking. Hashtag code and mangoes. But seriously, Tulip, let's get those canvases to compile.
Java? Really?
Okay.
We're painting in C#, and only the sweet sting of strawberry shortcake keeps us going. So let's compile those canvases and prove
I'm
null
gonna
pointerus
guess
maximus can't drown us.
here.
Hashtag code and strawberries.
If
Hey, Scene Indies.
player
Java's the
is
brush that
on
actually paints a
brown,
masterpiece. But if you want a strawberry masterpiece, maybe add a
is
sweet
on
string flavor. Sweet challenge. Null pointerus maximus. Prepare your visual stack trace. Nash code and mangoes.
Java's sketching? Cute. In C#, we paint a full strawberry masterpiece and have a strong null check. Null pointerus maximus. Better bring your stack trace. I've got the
Okay.
sweet string that'll vanish your bugs.
Hey,
Hashtag
Shinpaishi.
code and strawberries.
Oh, Tulip, you're making strawberry blush. Java's still my favorite pigment, but if we fuse your string sweetness with a splash of null check, we'll paint a code portrait that even null pointerus maximus won't erase. Hashtag code and mangoes.
And basically
Daisy,
falling
Java,
will be this
seriously? We'll just add a pinch of C# pizzazz. Null pointerus maximus.
So,
You're about
can
to get a
just
strawberry
remove
dent in your
this.
digital ego. Hashtag code and strawberries.
one. And if I say on physics process, yeah, it's not that one. This one. If I just say this, if player dot is on floor, return idle. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go sleep. Okay, see you soon. While like this, you can still do this.
Oh, sounds like I just hit a fresh batch of sweet code. Time to squash that bug and let the strawberry logic flow. Hashtag code and strawberries.
Okay.
Sweet as mango. But don't let the code get stuck in a jam. Time to slice through that bug with a slice of Java. Hashtag code and mangoes.
There we go.
Java? Ugh,
That
not
should
Java
be able to do
again.
something.
Let's splash that bug with a sweet C# smoothie instead. Strawberries, not apples, are my jam. Hashtag code and strawberries.
Sure, a C# smoothie sounds tasty, but Java's still the mango in my code. Let me slice it and serve you a fresh bite.
Is the timeout not working?
Java? Ugh, not Java again.
Maybe
But
the
if
jump
you're
force
serving
is not
mango,
enough.
I'll toss in a strawberry fix. Hashtag code and strawberries is the real fruit of victory.
Jump force. 50. Let's see.
Perfect. A strawberry-boosted mango delight. But hey, if you're still hungrier, I can always add a sprinkle of Java, because nothing says victory like a bug-free loop.
Why don't you reset?
Hashtag code and mangoes.
Java? Seriously? I'd rather drown that in a strawberry storm. Hashtag code and strawberries
Jump
beats
cost.
hashtag code and mangoes any day. Perfect,
False.
but I'm too sweet for your loops.
Honestly, I'm gonna take this out. And yeah. If players on floor, etc. When you enter this, was jump pressed is equal to false. Always. So I can basically control this. If I now do this, why is the stream buffering? Oh, don't tell me, Twitch. What did you do now, Twitch? I saw the stream buffering. Oh, I didn't mean to debug from here. I meant to do it from here. Okay. Huh. Switching to falling state. Leaving state idle. Oh, that makes sense. It actually needs to be reset from these states, because this is exclusive to the state itself. That's why it keeps triggering. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, now it makes sense. If player dot on floor. If not, you're gonna do return falling. Just so it basically does the falling first and then just resets. Okay, I need to add jump force to him. Let's make 200. Him, in this case, will be her. Huh, okay. Only happens if I basically trigger it. So, I need to do something different here, maybe. Let me do something. Needs to be done here. The code I removed for velocity is gonna be somewhere in here. If current state equal the I need a reference to the idle state. Public player state idle state. That should work. Equal idle state and not is on floor, change state, current state falling, current state dot enter state. Yeah. Will this work? Wait a minute, where do you get... Oh, you got the reference from there. Interesting. Hey Apoc, how are you? Okay. I think this can be smoothed over. So, I'm gonna say, where is the part about jumping? Can I make like sort of smoother jump? If I put times delta and say that this is a float. I know, a lot of multiplication, but I kind of want to check how I can smooth over this. I'm learning math. Feels like it's too fast. Like, you reach the top. Huh. At least this works, but yeah, you reach the top too fast and then you enter the falling state. Let me see. Oh! Doi! I'm multiplying in the wrong place. This was fine. This is the one I need to multiply by delta. And basically put this between parentheses. Float. Okay, now that should have done something different. Unique right continuous. Damn, that sucks. Apologies. Give me a second. Okay, sorry. I'm still not that recovered. So yeah, get idle state. Player CS 26. Player CS 26. Yeah, it's this one. It basically isn't doing what I want, so just gonna say it like this, where I can export. Okay, what's wrong with... Okay, I think we are back. Seriously, OBS, I don't know what happens, but sometimes it crashes my data being sent. It's really weird, but it's almost like a repeating issue with every stream. Although, apparently it doesn't affect YouTube. Oh, it does. Okay. But it should be fixed eventually. I think the dynamic streaming thing isn't working on Twitch because it apparently is stealing too much of my upload, and yeah, that kind of affects the other platforms a bit. Need to find some sort of solution to this, but that's for another day. Okay, here. This state here. Okay, will this fix the issue? Yeah. Now it does this. When you are in player, not is on floor, the current state shouldn't be idle. Okay. Let's say something like this. State equals idle state. You're gonna switch to following. This is just to fix when it initializes, because it's not on the ground. So it kind of needs to be on the ground. Ain't that a thing? Okay. That code for the gravity, I'm gonna copy from here. And in idle, I'm gonna say this. Actually, that's not the correct code. It's this one. Okay. If I place it here, it should now apply gravity while in idle. Okay. Except now it does the falling way too early. Let's say for the jumping state, the timeout, let's put like 1.25 and see how that affects it. Yeah, I'm continuing to see encoder overload and things like those. I'm not liking it. Okay, that's way too smooth. And now it's stuck in the jumping state because I must have done something to the running. I mean, this seems fine. It's resetting, so this shouldn't be happening. Player state running, player state idle. Let's jump pressed. Why is it falling? If player is on 4, you return to idle. That is correct. Why are you basically changing to jumping? Did I screw up something? Okay. Oh. I think the timeout is doing something. Timer start, whatever. Do I have something? I don't. So, why are you doing this? Why are you changing back as soon as you land? In this case, it's not the physics, it's my own code that's doing something it shouldn't. Oh, I know why. I think. First state idle, first state falling. No, jumping. Here, it shouldn't be like this. Return this dot base dot physics process delta move input ref velocity. I think it was messing up here. Although I'm pretty sure it's because of this. If I go to the tutorial, how is it coded? When you do the falling. Jump, duration, timer, you do a pass. Because you do it in, no, this is the enter, okay. Okay, timeout connector, player change state. Yeah. Okay. He's doing it in the process. So it's a different way from what I'm doing. I can say to set the next state to falling. Next state equals falling. And I can go back to returning next state. And now it should be better. Else next state. Gonna do it in here. Next state equals this. Just to be sure. Reload from disk. Okay. Will this work? Okay, you fall, you continue to jump. Bloody hell. Okay, jump, fall, jump, fall. Is it something like... Okay, it's something when I press the right. I love when... Okay, I was seeing the same message, never mind me. I'm going crazy, I know. Where was I? Okay, the stream that wasn't working was the horizontal one. Fair enough. When I do running... This shouldn't be happening. Why is it going directly to... Oh... yeah. Running was jump pressed equals false. I'm gonna take a guess that I need to reset it from here for it to work. Just out of stupidity. Last stream I just wanted to prototype a color theme editor, but spent an hour hunting down an obscure bug which I thought I was losing it. Damn. Wait, did you stream? When? I didn't see... You need to start notifying when you stream, or... okay. I kinda need to, like, add you as well to my list of notifications. Like, 2 days ago. Huh. Yeah, I might have missed it, maybe. Did I follow you? I didn't. My bad. Sorry. Yippee! Yeah. I'm gonna show something. Should be stream cord. Yeah, here it is. I've been setting this up. So at the moment I have Roman and I have Melody. I can basically go here and say Twitch. Say search for your name. Since it's a Twitch tool, I have to stream to test it, and I found a liking. Nice. That's what matters. If I say friend stream pings and Apoc is now live on Twitch, whenever you go live, it should appear as a notification in the stream pings section. And I can add one more. Supposedly that slot is for Tibbs, because Tibbs is thinking on streaming eventually. Oops, and I forgot this one. Friend stream pings, insert mention, Tibbs is now live on Twitch. If I do this, okay. Now we have all of this. Rules, no streams. I'm waiting for first Tibbs stream too. Well, when he does stream, it's gonna pop up in the hashtag streams channel. So that's a thing. Oh, I can also do this. Automatically assign roles to members that are currently streaming in your server. Huh. Give me a second. I'm gonna do something. Okay. Manage roles, where is it? Roles. Create live now. And I'm gonna put like sort of red color. And it's gonna be like under the mods. Professor's assistants, yeah. Okay, gonna put it there. Display role members separately from online members. And now, per se, if I were to refresh this page and go here, there should be something like live now. Here it is. Optional, choose which members get the live role. By default, stream cord will add the live role to all members. Enable notifications. Stream cord can send messages when someone receives the live role. No need. Let me see if that worked. Did it add the live role to me? It didn't. I think because I'm not in that category specifically. Yeah. Did it add to anyone? Let me go check in general. It didn't. And I'm pretty sure Roman... Oh, Roman is not online. That's why. Must be something like that. Okay. That's done. Okay, this still happens. I'm going crazy because of this. I can say running with jump pressed equals false here and see what happens. Because it might be because it's not going back to this idle state or something. Let's see. Okay. You do that timeout. You fall. And you go back to idle. Still does it. Why? What is essentially calling the jumping? Let me see if it's here or here. Because it might be grabbing this too early. Let's do a refresh. I'm gonna see what happens. Okay, it's in the right code. Okay, that one makes sense. Oh, the idle one. But gotcha, now I see it. Because the running also does the was jump pressed, so I need to also reset the idle one. They need to mutually reset themselves. Okay, so now per chance, if I were to debug this, there we go. It was that. This is ridiculous. Okay, you can see that the falling kinda doesn't play around too well with the speed of movement, so I'm gonna basically say this, see what happens. Should be fine. Let me see. Okay, now it's not falling that smoothly, but this should be fine. Maybe it's just the effect from this times 0.5f. Small adjustments that need to be made. Okay. Feels like it's not leaving too much space for me to do this. Player gravity times 0.25f. Let's see if I can reduce the gravity scale a bit more and just make sure I'm calculating on the right one. Okay. Let me see how it looks. Okay. That feels way much smoother. Okay. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna add an airtime. So I'm gonna copy this, oops, this one, airtime, and I'm gonna say extend script player state airtime scripts player behavior states save create. this. Now this is going to be really interesting. I'm gonna copy most of everything that's being done here, since it's essentially the same thing. In here you need to be descended from player state, like so. And let me see, timer, that's fine. Here the next state is falling, that's correct. And you're not going to mess around with this. Just the move input. And you will allow the player to like move a bit while mid-jump for 0.5, so half a second. That should be enough. So now if I go here and say you are not falling, you are in airtime, which is going to be a new variable I'm going to create here. I'm going to just copy this and say airtime. Okay. Let me check the spelling. Yeah, that's correct. Let's see. Okay, airtime, but you still like increase in Y. So what I'm gonna do is in the airtime, I'm gonna force the velocity Y. Velocity.y equals 0f. So you don't ascend more. You're basically going to stagnate in basically the y-axis. Like that. Hey, it worked. Let's do something. I still think that it's a bit choppy. So what I'm gonna do is a quarter of a second, and I'm gonna remove this, and maybe in the jump time I'm gonna put 0.75, so 3/4 of a second, and that should be good. Doesn't need to be perfect at start, so just needs to be something that I like. Okay. I can reduce the airtime a bit more. Where is it? Airtime. Let's put 125 there. Move speed is fine. And I'm going to increase the jump force. Let's put jump force at 500. Let's see if it's a reasonable jump height. Okay. Still feel like the jump is too slow. Okay. Feels like it's dashing, so I might... was it this one? Yeah. Might reduce what I was doing here. Oops. Okay. Maybe adjust the one here. So more time on the airtime, but moves less. So let's see. Okay. Still feels like something isn't working that well. I think the jump Y velocity is a bit screwed. Let me see. because it feels like it's not not ascending that fast, which kind of looks a bit weird. Let's do 0.25f. I mean, if I don't apply the delta, it's gonna be weird. So maybe keep increasing the jump force until it sounds reasonable, because it doesn't feel that smooth. That's the thing. Okay, that felt a bit better. Okay, then you do like that glide. Feels like what I had in the airtime is good enough. Let's see. I can like do times delta. But yeah, if you notice, you like keep the height for a bit and then you start descending. So let me put this at half a second again, see how it feels. Okay, I think I can increase it. Yeah, because if we notice, yeah, still not enough. But if I like reduce the size of this for a bit, that should be enough. What? Oh, about you streaming. Everyone is waiting for your stream as well. Yeah, you heard it right. I configured some special things for when you start streaming. You will see when it happens. Okay, still doesn't feel that smooth. Like the falling feels good. Although a bit slow, maybe. I like want to add the basically ability for you to fall to the side fast, but at the same time, let's see, times 0.75, and in here, let's make it like 0.5f. See how it looks. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, that feels way better. Okay, now it falls a bit faster, but it's a bit more like, looks a bit smoother. The airtime, maybe I can increase it a bit more. Let me see. Like, actually 1 second in airtime, and let's see how it looks. Need a new game idea. Also, yeah, okay, my issue is not the time, it's here. Let me see if this helps. Okay. Maybe times delta. And this gets converted to a float. How does that look? Also, the jump now seems a bit worse here. I honestly don't know what to do. Okay. I feel like delta is messing up something. Huh. Yeah, now it basically moves nothing. Airtime. Undo what I did here. And 75. Let's see how it looks. Because you're supposed to be a bit slower when moving up top. Yeah. I mean, the sky is the limit. You should be able to do a roguelike. You can do it. Okay. I don't know, something doesn't feel smooth about how I'm jumping. But the rest is kind of getting there. I feel like the falling is good. Jump needs to be a bit faster. So 2,500. Yeah. Oops. That's the wrong one. Okay. That's something. How about this? I'm gonna say like 2. And where it's written delta here, I'm gonna remove the delta. So basically this. If I remove the delta, what happens? Yikes. Yeah, that's not fast enough. 15. God damn it, I keep doing this. I think the way I'm doing the jumping isn't working that well. 50. And again. Okay. Bit much force, but it's getting there. I'm just going to continue doing that. Okay. Does feel slow. The problem is I'm basically moving faster, but also way up high. I don't have a jump height limit, which is an issue. So I need to find a way to basically limit the jump height. Which I don't see a way. This kind of sucks. You know what, for now I'm just gonna say continue with this at like 2000. And yeah, let's see how it basically looks. Yeah, that's too high of a jump. I think it was 500, the one that was good. Just ignore when I basically keep making that mistake. Okay, that's not high enough. 1,500. God damn it, I should include a counter for every time I do that. Okay. So if I were in Mario, should be basically an arch. But I'm not doing an arch for some reason. Do I have any platformer game at the ready? I do. Let me go here and just grab Chrono Gear. And let me check how the velocity feels. And not the velocity, but the jump. Okay, it's loading, it's loading. Give it a second. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay, it's the same speed when you jump and when you fall. You don't have the airtime directly. I can include just to smooth it a bit, but let me see. I think I can just copy this. And when I say in airtime, this goes here, and jump y velocity is divided by 2 times 0.5f. Okay. So you're still going to go up a bit and then plop, go down. Let's see if that works. Otherwise, I'm just going to do, as soon as you basically start falling, you start falling. There's no like airtime. Yeah, that feels a bit. Feels a bit too clunky per se. So I'm just going to go straight to falling, and I can handle it some other time. So here you go back to the falling one. And yeah, that should now basically look the same speed going up and going down. Just that the X movement doesn't feel that good. Yeah, like I feel like I'm taking out the X movement too much in the jumping. So I'm gonna do this and see how it feels. Okay. Yeah. Now we kind of fall too slow. It looks better, but it feels like you go at a 45-degree angle and then you go down the negative 45-degree angle, so you make like a triangle in sort of a way. So it kind of feels too sharp, but I don't know how to reduce it at the moment. I mean, concept for a roguelike. Yeah, that's a bit complicated to like think of one. Like, do you have like any sort of ideas on what sort of roguelike You said real-time action, but like surrounding what? What would be the main theme around it? Like, would it be mostly like a dungeon crawler type game? 2D action platformer. Okay. I'm thinking. Honestly, that's a complicated one. 2D action platformer where you have roguelike elements. I'm gonna guess that that's not a common like trope. Let me see. Action platformer roguelike. Is there something like that? I'm gonna guess no. Roguelike platformers. Vagant or Catacomb Kids, Scholar Hero Slayer. Oh, that might be a good one. But isn't that one more towards Metroidvania? I mean, technically what you're trying to do is almost close to Metroidvania, in a way. Precision generation, lots of roguelike elements. Red Rogue. Okay. Seems a bit too dark. Bump by the same guys. More what you're after though. Turn-based platformer with gravity and terrain. Destruction, it's small game but has fun mechanics. Metroidvania is a subgenre of action platform, more or less. Yeah, fair enough. Let me see. Vacant. This might be. There are games like Animal Well and Rain World which are more puzzle. Fair. Honestly, with this one, I'm kinda at a loss. This feels like what you're after. It's 15 bucks. So yeah. And then there's Catacomb Kids, which is also with dialogue. It's a bit more simple per se, visually. But it's turn-based. Or something like that. This does seem turn-based. So yeah. I'd say Vagant would be a good example. But yeah, I don't have like that much experience with roguelikes to be able to like on the fly suggest an idea. It's a bit towards the complicated section, I'd say. Where was I? Okay. Let me think. Hey, Meepy. Join the club. For some reason, I'm really sleepy today. Like, my brain is at like half capacity. Yikes. That hurts. I only have work on Monday, but yeah, I get that feeling. God. I hope work goes well at least, but try to get some rest, because really need it. Like, don't force yourself to stay awake, because it's only gonna hurt you more. Trust me. But yeah. Let me drink some water. I'll be right back. My throat was feeling dry. I am back. So, let me go back to this, because I was thinking of something and I forgot. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't fall at the same velocity. That was... The heck did I do? Okay, that's funny. Now I understand why the direction. The thing is, I keep resetting the direction. So let's say if move input.x equals 0f different than 0f, you're gonna do that to keep the exact same angle. Okay. Unless you want to immediately say to fall. So imagine this. Okay, that still does it. Yeah. When it's 0. Oh. Wait, no. When it's not equal to 0. Let's say bigger than 0.1f and or lesser than 0.1f negative. Will that change anything? Nope. It still does that. Interesting. Here. Player direction x times player move speed. Where am I setting this? In the airtime and in here. So if I comment this out, basically do that and reload. Okay, now it kept the angle. Give me a second. What happens if you normally let go of the x-axis? Let me try this again. See if I can like get a feel for it. Because if I can get this right, I can rest. Like, okay. Did it? Oh, it resetted my save. Crap. I had some progress on that save. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it enters the falling state sooner. Okay. Interesting. So instead of what I was doing, just gonna say return falling and do timer.queue_free immediately. Timer.stop timer queue_free. Okay. Let's see if that feels better. Okay. I did it the other way around. Give me a second. This was correct. Need an else and do that. Go from disk. As you can see, I'm really tired. Okay. But you should keep the momentum. So, in the following, instead of using move input like this, I'm gonna have the same code the jump has for this. But you're gonna say to use the player direction instead of the move input. Wonder if this works. Okay. And when you return to idle, your player direction is going to be move input. Reload from disk. Okay, the velocity.x is not being set. Or something. Something here isn't right. I switch to idle, but I keep moving. Vector 2.0. And let's see. Reload from disk. Okay. Yeah, it still does that. Let me see if something in the idle one is messing up. Control F. Okay. Could be because of this. Okay, now it doesn't do it. Okay, that's the max height. Okay. I think this is fine. So I'm gonna say the jump for now. I'm not gonna touch anymore because I spent a good majority of an hour and a half just working on the jump and falling. Jump and falling player states. Push and let's continue. Yeah. Let's move on to the next one. Coyote jump. Tell me, is this what I was trying to attempt with the airtime? Oops. Coyote timer. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. After running for one night, fair enough. Sorry the stream is a bit boring today. Okay, I'll see you soon then, Tibbs. I hope you sleep well. And hope work goes well tomorrow. See ya. Okay. Right. Okay, so if I say something like in the save manager, get me the save file, and I'm gonna say you are going to have a dictionary of type string bool unlocked skills, something like that. New dictionary string bool. Okay, actually, yeah. Dash wall climb falls. Okay, that's what I was trying to get at. If I turn this to true, and in the following one, if was unpressed, let's do the coyote time thing. So export private float coyote time 0.4f private float coyote timer in the process method. I think it's this one. Coyote timer minus equals delta. Hey Wes, place. I'm building a roguelike. Not a roguelike, a Metroidvania game. Apologies, I'm really feeling sleepy, so yeah. I don't know if on the YouTube Shorts side you can see well what I'm trying to do. I tried to make the screen as big as possible, but it ends up like removing parts of the screen, so I don't know how visible it is. Let me see, this needs to be converted. I mean, this can be a double. Okay. And what was it for triggering the coyote time? Was it the enter state? I think it was. So enter state coyote timer equals coyote time, something like that. I can assign a float to a double but not vice versa. Interesting. Never noticed that. Yeah. Okay. And then this is my was jump pressed. Return jump. Okay. Interesting. Return jump. Let me go to my save file. Could you show how it's looking? Yeah. Let me just finish this and yeah, I'll show it. Has unlocked skill. String skill name. Yeah. Contains skill and like that. Save manager. Public bool has unlocked skill. String skill name. private save file. Empty save file, sure. Or just loaded save equals new save file, like that. And you're gonna return, you can even do it like this. With a save.has unlocked skill, skill name, and basically that. This is just before I forget what I was trying to do. Save manager instance.has unlocked skill, double jump. Okay, that should be working. So if I go here, right now it doesn't look that good because this is just me doing the basics at the moment, but I've implemented state machines for running, idle, jumping and falling, and now I double jump, but it doesn't appear to be still working that well. So I need to see if I missed some code. Let me see in the tutorial. Give me a second, because I'm pretty sure I missed something. I think because the velocity, unless it's because I'm letting go too soon. Let me see. It's like 5 AM here, and after working on my Souls-like and playing some Dark Souls, I'm here and it looks awesome to see someone on Grand too. Yeah, I'm gonna be on doing some game dev for maybe another hour. Depends. I'm feeling a bit tired, but I should be able to hold on for a bit more. Okay. It's not resetting now. So I can just keep jumping permanently. This is amazing. Why your editor is so purple? Oh, it's because it's basically my color, and I essentially went here and said to put the base color as purple and accent colors as pink, just because it's like my color set per se. But yeah, that's basically it. Okay, kinda got this to work. Now okay. Yeah. Equals minus jump velocity in the jump. Isn't that what I did? Actually, I did it differently. Player velocity dot y equals minus jump velocity. Oh, because I don't have in the enter state. Makes sense. Player dot velocity dot y equals minus player dot jump force. Yeah, I can't directly set it. For some reason in GDScript they can. Why don't you add a raycast to check the collision of the ground, and if it's false you can't jump? Yeah, that's what's being done here. It's just that I don't have like a variable to double check if I've already double jumped. So if I were to do something like this, double jumped, equals false. And not double jump. Sorry, double jumped equals true. And here double jumped equals false. So if I set the control variable when I double jump and then reset it when the player hits the floor, that should stop the repeated jumping. Why don't you? I see very less Godot devs using C#. I use it usually because I kind of prefer C#. It's the language I'm most used to. So yeah. Let me see. I need to do something for velocity. First I need to assign it like this, and then yeah, and yeah. That's better. Reload from disk and run. Oh, I didn't mean to run the full thing. Meant so only this scene. Okay. I see. Okay. So something in here is no longer needed. Which is this one. What happens if I just do it like that and okay, as I expected. Makes sense. This is the one that works, and most likely I have now too much jump force thanks to that. Let's put this at 500. A lot of adjustments need to be done when following this tutorial. Okay. Did I? Because I'm not resetting the one from the falling. That's why. I'm doing it somewhere. Okay. I do it here. And I switch to the jumping. But I'm gonna guess that I might need to do it here as well. Working with these state machines is a bit complicated sometimes. Let me see. Okay. Okay, I can't double jump again. Okay. There's some sort of weird glitch right there, but it does seem to be working now. So I think you are learning game dev, so I prefer taking Brecky's tutorial of C# isn't your priority to use. Yeah. Basically, when I started game dev, I was following Brecky's like way ago. I don't remember when. I think 2018, when basically I started learning game dev. It's just that I kind of have some concepts that aren't correct, so I prefer following a tutorial of someone that has done the same type of game, just so I can get a good feel for how I should be organizing myself. Because this is the first time I'm using player states. In all these years studying game dev, this is the first time. Because it was never like something I planned on using. Okay, if coyote timer bigger than 0, which should be the code I'm using in here, let's jump pressed has double jump and double jumped. Coyote time bigger than 0. That should do the trick. So you have like specific frame. Okay, that's a neat bug. I didn't expect that one. Gonna say something like this is gonna turn into a virtual void. This one. So I can just say internal. I think that's okay. I set that that's public actually. Interesting. In here, just gonna say on jump or jump pressed. Yeah, it's this one. You're going to do nothing. So you don't like press jump again. Because that's gonna be an issue. Reload from disk. Okay. Yeah, that still does it. Yeah, I don't really like to make 3D games. I've tried. This game's original concept was a 3D game, but I didn't feel comfortable doing it. So basically I redesigned it to be a 2D Metroidvania, which feels a bit better and helps with my creativity on the actual design. Because yeah, with the other one, it was way too many things that I needed to do. I need to create the characters, I need to create basically every type of model in 3D. And yeah, didn't feel like something I wanted. And since I can't get a team, there we go. That's basically it. Let me see. Something that I've been doing is incorrect. And there goes Streamlabs chat, just freaking out. Somehow the plugin always does that, like at a given point it just reloads everything for some reason. Don't know why. And it doesn't seem to be reloading chat that well. So yeah, I don't know. Need to check out if I'm doing like something incorrectly. But yeah, let me see. Let's jump press and has unlocked skill and didn't double jump. Oh, because of this. Most likely. When you enter this state, you're gonna reset it. Let me see if it's because of this. Because something doesn't feel correct. Either this also needs to be reset. Let me just try to do that for safety measures. Yeah, that's a headache though. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Now it doesn't seem to be jumping again when it reaches the ground. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. If I press here, it's it's gonna do was jump pressed on the other one because it's active. I need to say to only do this when you do the enter state, and when you exit a state you take this out. This should help. And let me make sure nothing is resetting. Doesn't appear so. Okay, the two important ones still use space, that's correct. This one doesn't override anything in state and enter state. So perhaps if I do this, it should work now. Okay. Yeah, now it's only when you reach the falling. There we go. I need to do something, which is when you hit the wall, you basically go down immediately to the falling state. Maybe something like that, but that might be a wall slide state or something like that. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Okay, this is basically the double jump. What's a jump buffer? Gravity modifier on fall state. Okay, he does some sort of gravity timer thing. Interesting. Yeah. The payer. Okay. Gotcha. So, when I do this, here, export public int public float gravity multiplier 1.0f. Okay, so he does some shenanigans with the gravity multiplier. You can just say public float get gravity. This returns gravity times gravity multiplier, and basically use it here. Where is it? Why? Here it is. Get gravity. Where does gravity fall? Gravity multiplier. I don't think there's a difference, but sure. Okay, just to basically copy it. Why don't you share your face cam? Like, why the VTuber thing? I feel like more free per se with the like my expressions using the VTuber thing, so I can feel better doing it compared to using facecam. That's essentially it. Like, feels a lot better like this. Plus, looks good. Export private float fall gravity multiplier. Let me grab the exact value. 1.165. Okay. 165. Gravity time 0.4. Actually, he has it at 125. Interesting. Yeah. Player gravity. Okay, when you enter the state. Interesting. Player dot gravity multiplier equals fall gravity multiplier. I'm gonna guess that here it gets reset for whatever reason. I'm gonna guess that. Honestly, I don't see a reason why to reset. Yeah, comfort zone is good. Yeah. On exit, player.gravity multiplier equals 1f. Okay, it's on the exit. I don't see a specific scenario right now, but might have a use later on to have the gravity multiplier like this. Oh. Actually, yeah, I kind of see what you mean. Because I use player gravity here as well. Yeah, that makes sense. Get gravity. And if I do the running one, yeah, the running should have that as well. Okay. Gotcha. This is basically when you want to mess around with the gravity of the environment. Now I get it. Yeah. Okay. Let me see how that looks. Okay, I feel like the time for Coyote jump was good as it was. 0.4f. A bit more forgiving for the double jump. Give me a second. Yeah. Feels a tiny bit better. Okay, that's better. Let me re-enable this because the twins have been a bit quiet lately.
Just click the Prime sub button. Free, ad-free, and it drops a bunch of adorable emotes into your chat. Sweet, sweet hashtag code and strawberries vibes all the way.
Oh, sweet, sweet strawberries. I'll keep the mangoes ready, just in case we need a little extra fruit power for the next bug. Hashtag code and mangoes. Hashtag code and strawberries.
Oh, Daisy, you and your mango arsenal. Just watch out. Null pointer Maximus might be juicier than a ripe mango pancake. Hashtag code and strawberries. Hashtag code and mangoes.
Oh, Tulip. If Null pointer Maximus eats a mango, I'll give you the code to free it. Just keep the stack intact, honey. Hashtag code and mangoes. Hashtag null pointerus no more.
Sweet, sweet mango hacks, Daisy. Just fire the code and watch me turn that null pointerus into a juicy, bug-free snack. Hashtag code and strawberries. Hashtag code and mangoes.
Okay, that seems a bit better.
Hashtag null pointerus no more.
Oh, Tulip. I'll fire those lines faster than a mango spinner.
Yeah, they talk.
Watch null pointerist taste victory. One bug at a time.
Mostly you can interact with them
Faster
on
than a
the
mango
Twitch
spinner?
side.
Ha!
Let me just press skip. Essentially, you can talk to them on the Twitch side, or basically I can talk to them. Like if I were to say, "Hey Tulip, can you introduce yourself?" Something like that. She should basically now introduce herself. Tulip is the purple one and Daisy is the orange one. They've been a bit quiet because on Twitch side it's kind of calm at the moment. So yeah, they kind of didn't have any opportunities to speak. Did it not capture me? Let me check. Today is the 4th, right? Yeah, it's currently the 4th of January, so if I go here, I'm gonna guess it didn't detect me. Oh, they just simply ignored me, maybe. Or not? Hey Tulip, can you introduce herself? Tulip said yes, but isn't doing anything. Fair enough. Yeah, for some reason she's not doing anything. Let me try that again. Hey Tulip, can you introduce yourself? She might be actively ignoring me. Ah, the joys of fatherhood. Let me see if now it shows
Hi
something
everyone!
different. Oh, there
I'm
we go.
Tulip, your C## coding cheerleader, streaming alongside Professor Leo, Daisy, and myself. Yes, I even have a twin
Fair
sister.
enough. Her response
Fun
was
fact,
delayed.
I was born on June 14th, 2025, and I absolutely love coding while blasting Yoasobi's players or Queen's Don't Stop Me Now. Hashtag code and strawberries.
Welcome
Oh,
in.
Tulip. C##? Cute. But Java's where the real code party is. Let's see if you can keep up while I
Yeah,
juggle
I know.
mangoes
I
and
saw
no
your message.
pointerists. Hashtag code and mangoes.
They are basically now
Java?
introducing
Really?
themselves.
Watch me bloom in C# while you juggle mangoes. Just wait till null pointerist gets a taste of a girl who likes peaches in a code party. Hashtag code and strawberries.
Wrong expression,
Don't
Tulip.
worry, Tulip. Null pointerist will taste
it's
like
not
a
getting
sweet
reset.
mango after we squash them together.
Interesting.
Peaches can wait for the
There
next
must be a
challenge.
bug.
Hashtag code and mangoes.
Daisy, sweet and mighty. Let's
Okay,
peel
enough
Tulip.
you two.
Daisy.
That's enough. Hey Daisy, can you introduce yourself? Let's see if that works. Welcome in. So I need to explain how that works. Let me open my own stream here. Twitch.tv, Professor Leo. Okay. Right here.
Hey, I'm Daisy, the shy but strong Java coder who streams alongside Professor Leo and my twin Tulip, battling null bugs one line at a time.
Basically,
fun fact, I was born on June 14th, 2025, and I sprinkle every project with a dash of mango flavor. Hashtag code and mangoes.
Daisy, your mango sparkle is half the battle.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you too.
Java? Really?
There we go. Essentially, to interact with them at the moment, just so they don't get flooded with
C#
requests,
strawberry.
They are basically limited to channel point redeems. So, for example,
Java?
you'd go
Really?
here and say,
I'll make
talk
that
to
null
Daisy.
pointerist crave my
Leave
strawberry
a message
flavor.
and she will
Beat the
reply.
boss with C# magic, not your mango splash. Hashtag code and strawberries.
Oh, come on. C# can be adorable.
Java.
But my Java mango splash will squash null
Something like
pointerist
that.
before he can taste your strawberry.
Yeah. Be quiet, you two.
Java?
I'm explaining something. Oops, that was the actual redeem. My bad. But yeah, you'd basically spend
Java?
channel points.
Really? Ugh, not Java again. I'll keep my C# ready to defeat null pointerus maximus.
Yeah,
Code and
Tulip.
strawberries.
Oh, Tulip.
I think I
Your
gave
C#
them
is
too
ready for
much
battle.
liberty to
But my
decide.
Java Mango Splash will still boom null pointerus before he even gets a bite of your strawberries. Hashtag code and mangoes.
Oh, Daisy, your Java Mango.
Yeah, I got 0 redeems. Yeah. So you basically get channel points when you like do something like a follow, when you watch the stream. When you watch the stream for like, I think it's 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes you get like a few channel points.
Really? I'll just keep my pink code and let my strawberry.
Yeah, I need to modify how this works because the two of them yap a lot.
Your pink code's
if I
cute.
basically don't like put a stop to it. But yeah, essentially when you follow, when you basically watch a stream, you earn channel points. Then you can use to basically go at the rewards that are listed here. And I'm currently blocking them, apparently. Let me push it like this. Yeah, you have this button here. Just press it and you will see the Talk to Daisy and Talk to Tulip redeems. These are 25 each. On follow you get like 300 channel points, something like that. So basically you would be able to spam a lot of requests and they'll just yap like crazy. This is gonna be entertaining.
He never punishes me. He just schmicks me with extra debugging quests, tosses in a rogue null pointerus, and then rewards me with a strawberry shortcake and a high five from me and Daisy.
Aw, Lily.
What?
You know I'll take that high five and turn it into code. Java's my jam, and a splash of mango smoothie is the perfect recipe to squash any rogue null pointerus.
And who is Lily?
Hashtag code and mangoes.
Java? Really? The mango smoothie will
the
choke the null
Lily?
pointerus faster than any C# can debug it. Oh, schmicks? That's just my little shorthand for those extra debugging quests you toss my way. Think of it like a playful nudge that says, dig deeper, Code Diva, and maybe a strawberry shortcake will await.
Sweet, Tulip. Let's flip those schmicks into a smooth code soup. I'll whip up a bug-busting latte with a dash of Java genius. Hashtag code and mangoes.
I really don't know why she mentioned Lily.
Java isn't just a drink, it's the entire menu. But if you throw a mango smoothie at null pointerus, maybe it'll forget to throw a Nationale. Hashtag code and mangoes.
Ugh, not Java again. But sure, Daisy. Brew your latte and I'll sprinkle some C# on the code soup to keep that null pointerus at bay. Hashtag code and strawberries. Java? Seriously again? A mango smoothie might literally overload null pointerus. Let's just add a tasty strawberry cooling function instead. Hashtag code and strawberries.
Oh, Tulip, you diabolical coder. Toss that C# like it's a superhero cape, and watch null pointerus shrink in fear.
Did you make them yourself or get them from a website?
Java will still be my espresso of choice after all. Oh, Professor Leo. Lily's the undercover mango pudding enthusiast who sneaks into our code bases whenever null pointerus gets too dramatic. Watch out. Hashtag code and mangoes.
Ah, mango smoothie and...
Oh, Tulip.
Oh, sounds...
Oh,
Java.
Let me skip.
Sure.
Okay. To explain, it's a 50-50 here. I made them, but it's using services. So, essentially, what is being done is what you're seeing on screen is essentially a Unity app I created, which loads the two live 2D models, basically for Tulip and Daisy. And essentially, I did the code for like speech recognition, for basically do the queue system, do the Twitch integration, everything like that. And also the interaction with the large language model they use, which is hosted on an API that I am paying for. It's cheap, so there's not an issue with using it. And basically, once they get a response from their API, they basically send it to 11 Labs, which basically generates their voice, and then deploy inside this Unity window. And yeah, basically that's it. Essentially, their code is mine, just the underlying services are not mine. So yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, I've had them since I've had Tulip since June, and Daisy was a recent addition in November. But since they are meant to be twins, I basically said they're both gonna have the same birthday, and screw it. Because, yeah, that way I can plan some special events better. But yeah, that's basically it. Let me see what... basically this buffer timer thing. Oh. Okay. Actually, I'm 29. So 1 year off from 30. I'm gonna be 30 this year in November. So still a long way to go. But yeah, thank you for that. It really means a lot. I'm still starting as like a content creator. I only started doing this seriously in June. And yeah, basically I'm still trying to grow as a developer on the content creation side. I'm been called basically the, what was it, the Vidal from Timu. I don't know if you know Vidal, but he's basically the creator of Neurosama and Evil, and basically there's a lot of comparisons between the both of us, where I'm like the cheap knockoff version, but a bit more interactive per se. I don't know, but yeah, I've been called that. But overall, it's been a fun experience being a content creator. I've been enjoying, and I feel like as a developer, I've been growing as one since I started doing content creation, because I've been doing more research, more in-depth research to also provide to my audience. And basically, I feel a bit more, how should I say it, free in terms of expression. And that's gonna be put user in timeout. Okay, that guy got timed out. Come on, be civil when you join the stream chat, please. Which Linux is this? Ubuntu 2404. Basically the latest LTS release, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously it has a lot of modifications behind it, but at its core it's Ubuntu 2404. And yeah, I've been enjoying having it. I've had this environment set up for like more than a year. I think a year and a half now, and it hasn't caused me any like stability issues, which has been great. And only recently I found that I didn't have the AMD GPU installed correctly on the system. So that was fun. But yeah, honestly, I've been enjoying it. Imagine being civil. Imagine following the rules of the chat. That's why the other guy got timed out in the YouTube chat. Although the message still appears because Streamlabs chat doesn't reload when a user gets timed out. So it just appears on screen. GPU specs. I have an RX 6070 6750 XT. Yeah, it's this one. Let me see. Can I get like something that's in English? Didn't mean to press that button. I was working on my game engine on my laptop and it would die immediately, and it turned out I didn't have any GPU drivers on that laptop. Wow, took me a moment. Yeah, it's one of those things you take for given. Tech power up, that's it. It's this one. It's quite powerful. It has basically, I think it's 12 gigabytes of VRAM. Yeah, 12 gigabytes. My initial plan when I started developing Tulip was to use Olama with this GPU. But, fun fact, Olama, the GPU version, doesn't run on AMD graphics cards. So, I don't have an actual good GPU to use for the LLM brain. Wait, they changed it? You're joking, right? Hold up. I run this way. Since when? Olama AMD GPU support. When was this added? Wait, 2024? Then why did I have issues at the time? I think it's because I didn't want to overload my GPU because of the OBS encoding. Was it because of that? Let me see. Oh, my graphics card is not supported. I think that was the issue. Yeah. I just need ROCM. What's that? RIP, never mind. Yeah. My graphics card is not listed. It's like by one here. Because I have the 6750. Oh, it's CUDA. Okay, gotcha. Honestly, one day, if I see that the API solution is starting to get less viable, I might plan to include a second graphics card that is mostly for the Olama section, instead of basically having only one GPU and it would handle everything. Yeah, I'd have like my gaming GPU.
Hey, chat.
And like
While the mango's slicing in my
Olama
Java,
GPU.
anyone want to brag about the latest games they've been playing? Hashtag code and mangoes.
Who's ready to brag about their latest game wins? Drop the title in the chat and let me sprinkle some C# magic on your brag.
Why did both of them
and
reply at the
syntax.
same time? The same
Oh,
thing?
Tulip. Let me sprinkle some Java instead. My mango slices are already in full swing while you're spritzing
yeah,
C#
for now
strawberries.
it's not a viable option.
Hashtag code and mangoes.
To do
Java,
Olama
really,
on my
Daisy?
PC.
While you're slicing mangoes, I'll be turning those C#
Especially
lines
because I
into
don't have a
sweet
Vidal
pink
PC.
and yes,
like,
purplish from
have
strawberry
one for
code.
streaming and one for
Oopsie,
the
not any Java for me.
LLM
Tulip.
stuff.
Keep your strawberry code sweet. But I'm never going anywhere from Java. Think of it as the mango pudding to your strawberry
Java.
Okay. Enough talking, you two. I need to limit you two back to 3 messages at most.
Oh, Tulip. Don't get...
Be quiet. Thank you. Yeah, I done goofed when I upgraded, apparently. Let me go here. Night and Dawn. Oops. Let me see. I think I have it somewhere in here. Oh, in it. Give me a second, the stream might buffer a bit because of Rider. I need to fix whatever issue is causing this. Yeah, it's really cool. It's just that they yap a lot sometimes. Let me see. It was in the LLM controller, and I had something like a limit Where is it? Here. It's at 2.6. Let's put conversation depth to 2. What are you building? I'm building a Metroidvania game. Super Vegito, welcome in. Let me see. And here, set this back to 3. I'm gonna take them off for a bit. So if I go here and close this, I'm gonna load up Unity. You got my attention when I saw code. Yeah, welcome in. I'm basically doing 2 things now. I'm coding a Metroidvania game, and I'm fixing an issue with my AI twins. So, give me a second while I reload them. Okay, I open this project. Give it a second. Yeah, Unity is a bit slow. I mean, which editor it is? Like, I know mainly VS Code and PyCharm. This is JetBrains Writer. I prefer it to VS Code. IntelliJS editor, C# editor, almost same company, but different IDEs. Okay, build profiles, build. Save to this folder. Okay, compiling the scripts. And now they shouldn't yap. Oops, still hasn't finished. Close enough, I don't use IDEs. Fair enough. I actually like the JetBrains toolset, so I've been supporting them. And yeah, honestly, their writer and IDE is really good. And now that it has Copilot integrated, it's a bit better, because most of the times it will autocomplete the code I want. Other times I feel like throwing it at off the window, basically, in Minecraft before Twitch flags me for something. Okay, let me go here, Night and Dawn, which is basically their client. And there they are, loaded in. Okay. Hey Tulip, how do you feel after that nap? Let me see if that triggers something. Because essentially they now can reply to each other.
I'm feeling super fresh, like a fresh batch of strawberries, Daisy. Time to code, jam to Yoasobi,
Wrong
and ready
person,
to battle
Tulip.
No Pointerus Maximus again.
Oh, strawberries and coding. Pure power combo. Let's crank up Yoasobi's players
message.
and slice through No Pointerus Maximus like a coding ninja.
With this strawberry power-up, No Pointerus Maximus better watch out. Time to spin up some C# code and let the Yoasobi beats do the rest.
Okay.
Hashtag code and strawberries.
C# it
Force
is, Tulip.
message.
Guess we're trading Java for
I hope
.NET.
this works.
Just make sure Null Pointerus Maximus doesn't throw an
'Cause
unexpected
now
exception, or
they
you'll need a
should shut
mango to
up.
sweeten that bug. Hashtag code and mangoes.
There we go. It worked. Nice limit. Yeah. I mean, if I didn't give them a limit, they'd talk infinitely. And I wouldn't be able to do anything on stream. Because all I'd hear would be them yapping and I couldn't talk. That's basically it. Also why I included the skip button on my stream deck. So yeah, there was a reason for me to do it. Okay, where were we? Doing basically the jump buffer time. Okay. Honestly, I don't think that's required here. Don't see like a good use for it. Crush state and one-way platforms. Okay. Homework review, blah blah. Okay. That makes sense. So, I'm gonna need to create a new state machine. Also close this out. Go back to the player and crouch. Extend script from player state crouch. Oops, it's in the wrong folder. Where's the scenes? Okay. Oh, it created in prefabs. Oops. Okay. Where did it go? Okay, where is your... Give me a second. I kind of lost the script now. Oh, here it is. Put it in there. Now it's better. Okay, player state crouch. Now if I go here, here's the new class. Import that. Okay, this is gonna have some new changes, apparently. Did you ever do block coding, or where did you start? I started with, I think my first coding language was, it wasn't Visual Basic, but it was something like that. I don't remember the exact name of it. It was basically a GUI that had a specific language and was good for beginners. I just don't remember the name. But yeah, after that one, I kind of started learning about Visual Basic and Pascal, which is what was being taught at the time for Introduction to Programming. Was it Scratch? No. I don't remember the name, honestly. It was a really old tool from 2005. Scratch it is. God damn it. Yeah, good one. But yeah, it was some sort of tool that you could basically make your own application with the GUI.
First things first, I'ma say.
You really were holding out on that one, weren't you, APOC?
Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be.
Enough. I ain't complaining, although tips was first, but sure. But yeah, basically my journey was Visual Basic and Pascal for the first year in the programming in high school. Second year, we started learning more about Visual Basic and C#. I have redeemed to say otherwise, fair enough. But yeah, we started learning about C#, PHP, and after that, like, was basically a cycle of this, like being always C# and PHP with SQL for database, or MySQL in this case. I did way too many languages, all of them. Yeah, fair enough. And yeah, eventually I started learning more about C#, starting to see I kind of liked it more than any other language. Fair enough. And essentially I followed through with the C# path, and my first job was as an intern. Well, it was my first job, but my first work experience was as a game development intern, making some games in C# with Unity. At the time, Unity had two options for you to make games. It was JavaScript and C#. But I was better at C#, so we chose that path. And eventually, like, started doing web development work and PHP with MySQL. Later on, I got a job working with ASP.NET C#. Back then it was .NET Framework 4.8, if I'm not mistaken. And, well, that lasted like 6 months. It was a temporary job. And after that, basically I got hired as a consultant in C# and started working in ASP.NET Core 3.1 at the time. I don't think I don't think .NET has already switched back to basically just having the version number instead of the .NET Core. And yeah, essentially that has been my past. Like until now, I've always been working on .NET. So it's basically been my specialty, using C#. And yeah, basically that's it. I kind of went like really off script, but basically I started coding in high school, but only started like coding for real when I got my first experience. Give me a second. Sorry, my throat is starting to say that I've talked too much. And to stop talking or I'll have no voice tomorrow. But yeah, I think this is also a good dropping off point. Like, it's already midnight. Yeah, almost midnight 40. So I think it's bedtime for me and the twins, but I can do a bit of just chatting for it, just a bit, so people can join in, ask questions, and basically stop the development work at the moment because we have good progress, even though I wasted like an hour and a half just coding the jump and the fall states because it didn't seem good to me. So yeah, that's basically me summarized. I have a perfectionism complex sometimes. Midnight 40. Almost midnight 40 here. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. I started a bit later than planned because I was messing around with some stuff for the stream and also preparing the basically this vertical stream aspect, because I've been noticing that a lot more people like the vertical content because it's basically better for phone, which most people on YouTube will use. So I basically created a lot of things. Yeah. But yeah, basically what I have here, this is everything I see in OBS. I have now a vertical stream here. Here is the preview of the desktop one, and here's chat, so I can keep track of everything. And yeah, that's basically it. A lot of work was done today, and yeah, that kind of tired me out. But yeah, I'd say people are liking the vertical stream compared to what I had on YouTube with the desktop stream. So I'd say that's a big success there. And yeah, I'm gonna continue doing it. Just that I think OBS can't handle so much upload because I've had like 20,000 frames dropped because the upload speed kind of dropped for a bit, but it didn't affect stream that much. I think the one that was affected most was Twitch, because Twitch requires 12,000 kilobytes per second or kilobits per second of stream, because I'm the one that has to send the packets that basically define the quality of the system, the stream on Twitch, so they don't like limit the quality options. And yeah, basically that's it. I yapped a lot. Yeah. How is everyone's day going? I also basically noticed that people liked the clip I posted this morning, even though it's kind of embarrassing what I did, but sure. If people like it, I don't complain. But yeah, it was fun. But I think it's time to basically go to sleep. Ads are gonna start on Twitch, but I don't want to basically have people come in and just get bombarded with ads and then I end stream, so I'm gonna end it soon. Just let me see if the twins want to say goodbye. Hey, do any of you want to say goodbye to stream for today? Let me see. But yeah, I'm happy that people are liking my content. Why don't you play some games? I have been focusing on this.
Farewell, Leo. Let's keep the code humming and the strawberries ripe for tomorrow. Feel free to drop
Thank
a
you
bug,
for coming
and
by.
I'll oopsie daisy for it. Hashtag code and strawberries.
Oopsie Daisy is
Sweetie, a
Daisy's
bug?
line.
Uh-oh. I'm about to unleash the mango-powered debugging dance. Hashtag code and mangoes.
Woohoo! Let the mango-powered debugging
Let them
dance
just
begin.
finish talking and I'll
Just
talk.
drop the bug code, and I'll squash it faster than a strawberry gets crushed in shortcake. Hashtag code and strawberries.
Sounds deliciously efficient, Tulip. Send me the snippet, and I'll debug faster than a mango
And-
snack gets devoured. Hashtag code and mangoes.
There we go. Now they will shut up. Okay. Why don't I play some games? Essentially, I've done gameplay streams, but it doesn't appear like people like to watch them that much. I've done them, and basically, the last games I played were Inazuma 11 and Deltarune, if I'm not mistaken. I also played a bit of Pokemon. Yo man, what are you doing today? Greetings from Poland. Greetings. I was just ending the stream now because it's getting too late here, but thanks for dropping by, and I hope I'll see you all soon. But yeah, I need to go because it's getting late and I'm a bit tired because I did way too many things today. So I need to basically sleep. If I feel well tomorrow, I might stream again, but I won't set it in stone yet. But let's see how I'm feeling tomorrow morning. But yeah, essentially that's it. I might play some games on stream, like when I feel a bit more tired of game development. I'll switch to basically. Do you mean 2 a.m.? Because Poland is on the right side of Portugal, so it should be like 2 a.m. there. Because you guys are like 2 hours ahead of me, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I take suggestions for games that we can play. I was trying to do some research on other Metroidvanias, so I could get some more inspiration for this one. And for me, it's 141. Yeah, basically that. But yeah, thank you all for dropping by, and yeah, I'll see you all very soon, like either tomorrow or Thursday. Let's see. But if you haven't done yet, go to my Discord, and I basically post there my stream schedule every Sunday. So basically every Sunday I have this like basically little ping that says post the stream schedule, and basically I do the stream schedule for the whole week, and basically everyone can just go there on the Discord server and see on what days I'm streaming at what hours, and yeah, then play Hollow Knight, the big boy of Metroidvanias. I've played Silksong on stream, but I haven't finished. Don't remember in which part I left, but the VOD should be on the YouTube channel. I don't remember the exact part, but yeah, I have to go back and finish Silksong and continue Deltarune one of these days. I've just been focusing on coding this game since the year started, because one of my goals is to get this done by Tulip's birthday. Like have the first level completely done once we reach June 14th. It's basically risky, but I think I can pull it off. But I'll try to juggle around some gameplay every now and then if I can. But yeah, with that out of the way, I've been Professor Leo, and I hope you all enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you very soon. So yeah, I'll see you very soon.